traders, Anthony here looking at the CAD Swissy. So back here, this daily low, look where we've traded to and look what's happening. It's spiked under. This is attacking sell side liquidity below this previous low here. We have on the 4-hour chart some levels. I've just marked these up. So we've got this range back in here, this balance area that I've marked up, point of interest. And then we've got this area here, this distribution. So this is where this really strong move here originated, obviously. So key level back in here, and then what we have here is this thin candle, this red candle here, a gap. And if you brought in a volume profile, you would see that this would be a point of control here. That would be a point of control, if that makes any sense. So just looking at this chart, given that we've traded down and wicked through this low here, and the fact that we've got we've actually got an imbalance up here as well. This candle here, we're just looking left and right, and I'll just pull that through. This is a key level of interest. Mark it up. And I'll give you my take on a trade idea. Obviously, I don't want to get involved down here. The other thing we can grab is, quite like this thing, this is the anchored VWAP. Pull it back from here if you like, to see what that looks like. So we've got the mean here, this white line, and look how far out we're trading on this. We're trading 2 deviations out from the mean. So I'm always looking for the retrace. Measured move if you like, we can grab that. Something like that kind of makes sense to me. And the other thing we can grab is a Fibonacci. Pull that down and it coincides with my trend continuation strategy. 61.8, we've got the imbalance, we've got the 61.8, we've got this bearish order block up above, and that's a trade idea. So what I'm looking for is a move back. By the way, guys, make sure you click the links below and jump on board our thing. We've got a Telegram group you're welcome to join. So I'd be looking for an entry point through this imbalance somewhere like that. I'm going to go stop loss above this previous high. I always set quite a decent risk reward. However, I will look to close 2/3 of my position, and I'm always looking at a 1-to-1 risk reward for TP1. And if we pull the risk reward tool in through here, it's a bit wide. So I'm going to go T1 to the high of this range down in here. It's not quite 1-to-1 risk reward. I mean, you could tighten up your stop loss a little bit if you wanted to. So T1, I'll take most of my position off there. What else can I say about this? I love these pretty pictures. Yeah, and then trail the rest. I mean, if we did that back up in here, look where we'd be, if we've left 1/3 of our position in. Alright, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to introduce our indicators and I'm going to show you something. We'll just go with these guys here. Just take out the fib. Yeah, we can leave that in. I want to show you this. First up, we're going to mark up. I'll grab an arrow and I'm going to mark this. I'm going to mark that. Yeah, maybe this one here. That'll do. Now, with the strategy that I've been sharing with you guys, okay, so this is a 4-hour chart. I'm always looking for the retrace into the mean. Without this indicator here, we've got this white line. And I want to see a combo of a move back. All right, let's just do that. And it's got to coincide with, I'll just show you what we've got here. We've got these levels. There you go. Did you see that? See this red? See this red shaded zone? All right, that's marking up this distribution on the 4-hour. So our indicators give us all the information we need. And the indicators also give us daily, this yellow line, daily. You can see this line through here. This is an orange dotted line. That's a weekly. Orange is weekly, yellow is daily, white is monthly. All right, so we get these lines on the chart. You can come in if you like and see this is actually this orange line is a weekly. This is why I set up my entry point slightly under it, because more often than not the market will react off that and it may or may not push through. All right, so I want my entry point under this weekly. And then, of course, we have a daily level above here. There's a daily, all right? And I'm going to use these levels for my stop loss. We've got another day. We've got another weekly above here as well. So let me just grab that. These weekly and daily institutional levels are really important. Back through here, you can see the orange dotted line. See that? So if if you think the stop loss is too tight, well, you can pull it down like that, for example. It's above these previous highs here. Notice also we've got, I don't know if you can see it, but if you have a close look, you'll see that there's a couple of yellow dots just here where my mouse is. That's a daily level. Yellow is daily. Level D, daily. Right? There you go. So we've got this daily, weekly, daily range up here. Stop loss above, right? Now, so that's that. And this red shaded zone, which is picking up this last green candle, this distribution on the 4 hour. Right? So that's the idea. Now, I want to go back on the lower time frame. See how we've got this trend. We're always looking for the retrace into the mean. Now, over here on the right, look at this is what brought me into the chart. We've actually got a signal here. See this? CAD Swiss, 3 minute, 5 minute. That's what brings me into the chart. These are this is telling me that the market's overextended. Let's go down to the 5 minute chart now, and I want to show you what this looks like. I've marked it up. On the 5 minute chart, we're looking for, and notice this, we've got the trend. So our higher time frame indicator here is red. So we're looking for red dots. And the majority of these, this is multi-time frame indicator down here, are red. So if that's the case, the trend's bearish. So these alerts, we're looking for the red dots. Now let's just go back and have a look. I'll just scrunch it up. I think you'll find that there might have been a red dot here on the 5M, but we'll go back and have a look. So there's a red dot here. I prefer to trade these into these shaded zones. Let's go to the 5 minute chart. All right, there it is. See that? That's the dot on the 5M coming into this orange zone, which is the Asia time slot. This is when I'm looking for an opportunity, moving into this time frame and through this brown shaded zone. So that's a sell. We can short it here. Look at that. We've got a red dot here, but I'm reluctant. I mean, you could short this and trade it on the 5 minute time frame, and that's valid, but I wouldn't be trading this on the 4 hour time frame. To take this short here, yeah, sure. Go above these red dots, make it a 1-to-1 risk reward, and that's it. That's your trade. Leave it at that. All right. So we're looking for trade on a 5 minute time frame down to here, and it coincides with this daily level. I would even drop my look. I'm reluctant to. You want to take your take profit at. See this line? We've got a daily level above and below, so that's where you want to look for your TP. And if that's the case, then tight stop, 1-to-1 risk reward. All right, and that's it. And we're nearly at our TP. So that's trading it on the 5 minute. And these are really good signals on this time frame when the market's ranging, especially into the London Open. Anyway, we're going to go back and have a look and just see what those red signals look like. See, look, there's our arrow. Look at these signals. That's what we're looking for. Guys, jump on board with us. Yeah, I've dropped the price of my membership down to VIP to $19.95 a month. It's just ridiculous. I want to share this with everybody because I think that the world needs what I'm offering, and I don't want to charge any more than that. I don't need to. So if you've been sitting on the fence, seriously, just have a look at some of my videos. See, there's another red dot coming into the Asian session. The Asian session here. So short that. And we're always looking for a 1-to-1. This one here, I'd be going off a 4 hour time frame because it matches with the 4 hour pullback. See this, the arrow? You can trade that on a 5 minute, with a tight stop. But yeah, you go for the higher time frame with these ones where it's pulling back on the 4 hour. See, there's the other arrow. Look at this. This tells you when to get involved right there, and it's going to be this alert. The link is below. So that's your entry point, and we'll trade this one on the 4 hour time frame because it's pulling back into the mean on the 4H. This one's the London session. It's not quite, but you could trade that on the 5M short position. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, you could even trade that on the, that's an entry point, pull back into the same level. It depends on your stop loss and you're away. Or you could just trade it off the dot in the London session. Looking for the rest of these little arrows that we drew. Yeah, it's another one here. See, just take the red dots into these time zones. Every one of these is a profitable trade. Why wouldn't you shout me a hamburger once a month for this opportunity? Honestly, look at it. Going back, we didn't get a dot there. We might have, should have got one here probably on the 3-minute chart, something like that. In any case, I think we've done our dash with, oh no, there's another signal there. See, that was the arrow we pulled down on the 4-hour. So this is the 4-hour time frame. We're going to go for a short off that signal there. This is the New York session, this shaded zone up here. I mean, guys, honestly, I'll let you do the math. Is that worth a hamburger once a month? These ones here I tend to steer away from as we're trading out of the London range. I'm looking more into closer into the New York end. But then again, if you're trading it on the 4H, your stop loss is going to go above this. This yellow line is a daily, so you'll trade it on the 4-hour time frame with your stop above. I think that might be it. Yeah, we're starting to see some green bars coming in below here. So now we got 50-50 red and green with these bars below. So a little bit, these are all green, so I just wouldn't touch that. Anyway, going back to, I mean, that's a however many that was 100% win rate with these dots, just however many we went back. That's reached our TP1 now. All right, so that's a profitable trade. That could be $100 on your account, depending, you can trade the same position size with every trade you take. Anyway, with that, my idea, if we go back over here, I'm going to be looking for the red dot, okay, the alerts over here to fire. When that trades back up in here, it'll fire over here. We click on it, we come in. If this is sitting up in here, I'm shorting it. That's all there is to it. And here we go. See, if you've entered back up in here and you're trailing a third of your position, just look where this has ended up. Anyway, guys, I will wrap up the video. Look forward to hearing from you. Hope you have a great day. Safe trading. See you in the next one.